Today's episode of Desertwood Days with Kathy Blaze is sponsored by Cole Obarts Entertainment, providing amusement, celebration, and distraction since 2013. To find out more, visit us on the web at www.coleobartsent.com.
I wanna visit all the places nobody goes. I wanna teach all the things that nobody knows. I wanna grow wings, leave the coop, learn to fly. Bungee jump from the tallest building in Dubai. I wanna fly around town in my UFO. I wanna eat real food, not the GMOs. I wanna make moves, call the shots like the boss. I wanna love like I never lost.
Welcome back to Desertwood Days. Our next guest, they are an amazing power couple. They're filmmakers, producers, directors, and all that good stuff. And they're longtime friends to the film community. Let's welcome Mr. Duane and Antoinette McCoy. Hello there.
Hello.
Great to see you guys.
See you. Good to see you.
It's been so long.
Yeah. Wow.
Did I get a hug?
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, it's been so long.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, when I first met you guys, your children were little people.
Yeah.
Yes.
My girls are little people. And tell your daughter she's making me feel old, like my mom used to tell me. Time just has passed by.
Been like
And
11 years, right? About
yes,
11 years.
yes.
11
And I know
years.
you guys have done some amazing things out there since that time. But before we get into all that, I want to, I always like to, for our audience that don't know our guests, which they should know you guys, but you never know. I like to give just a little bio. We're not just filmmakers. I mean, we have individual lives,
Yeah.
and things that we do in the community. So I'd like to have them get to feel like they know a little bit about you.
Okay.
Mr. McCoy, you're also a pastor, first lady.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How did you get into, what was it that inspired you to get into filmmaking?
It's something that was always in my heart to do from a child, And when we started out in the gospel industry, producing songs, writing songs, and, we had a record label. And then basically we segued into film. We did a few projects, what do you call conventions we had out here to bring gospel to Arizona.
Oh, okay.
And then, instead of doing it the next year, we just felt like it's time to, get into the film thing. So we just kind of just jumped right into it.
Yeah.
Before you guys got into the film industry, did you guys write music for film or anything like that?
No, I didn't write music. Wrote songs.
Oh.
Like pop songs, R&B like style songs. Never wrote anything for film. But that's what we're doing now. Now, segue to be composing. So kind of like that's what.
Okay.
Doing that more than anything now.
Okay. And like I said, you're also a pastor.
Yes, a pastor, former police officer from Philadelphia.
Okay.
But
He's just doing it all. You know what? He got you as a pastor. He's gonna take care of you. He's a police EMT.
Yeah. Policeman.
And now he's gonna get you through the
bus
film.
driver. All that's
So,
true.
Miss Antoinette, what was it? First off, I should ask this: how did you two meet?
My goodness.
We met in church.
Okay.
Yeah, in the
At
church.
prayer service.
Prayer service.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all wasn't supposed to be there for that, no.
Yeah. At prayer service at church.
That's awesome. And you're both from Philadelphia?
From Philadelphia.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Antoinette, before you met Mr. McCoy over here, what was it that you were aspiring to do?
Before I met Mr. McCoy, Antoinette was just out partying.
Enjoying life.
I was out partying, enjoying life, really, and that's what I was doing.
Okay.
I mean, I worked, but
Right.
I didn't have no real aspirations to do anything
So
big or
the film thing wasn't for
major.
you back then?
No.
Okay, until you met Mr. McCoy
Yes,
and saw
yes.
all these
He sh-
interests and things that he was into.
He shared the vision with me,
Wow.
and at first it was a little too big for me in the beginning, for me to believe that, we will be doing such things.
Right.
You know, but over the years they just started
Right.
manifesting, started to come to pass, and
Right.
God started leading us to do certain
Right.
things, and it just led us into music, and then it led us into film and out here in Arizona.
And you know
know?
what? In order for me, I feel like in order to be, when you're married and you're a couple, you're one. You know what? You have to believe in each other's dreams and support each
Absolutely.
other.
Yep.
And that's probably what kept you guys so close so long and so successful, because you believe in each other.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing worse than having someone close to you that don't believe in you.
Right.
Yeah, you know.
Or they got two separate agendas.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I never had two separate agendas. I thank God for that. We were both always on the same page when it came down to that. You know,
That's good.
ministry and everything. We both had the same mind when it came down to that. But at first, when I didn't believe, it actually took another man of God ministering to us that we didn't know him at all. We didn't know him, and he just began to share with me.
Sometimes it has to come from someone outside.
Exactly.
Because my mom or someone can sit here and tell me this, but it'll take someone else to make me see that what my mom was saying.
And that's exactly what happened. It took someone else saying everything that he had said to me, and me knowing, well, you don't know this guy. You know, and it took that for me to get hooked on phonics. And then after that, I was like,
I like that.
110% on board, running with the vision.
Right. And it wasn't just you guys that was running with the vision. If I remember right, your children were running with the vision also.
Yeah.
So it was a family. It's a family thing.
And it still is.
It still is. Yeah. Yeah, they played a major role in our film we just did.
Right. Right. So your first film that you guys created here in Arizona, New World Order. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And now you guys are starting on your sequel for New World Order, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like a spinoff.
A spinoff.
It's the same story. Well, the characters are different. The plot is different, but the same thing, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah. So being man of God and woman of God, do you guys take a lot of your faith into your movies also?
Yeah, we do. We do. Because, of course, there's some things that we just won't do. You know what I mean? Some we just can't do. You know what I mean? But, you know, I don't mind gory stuff. And, you know, I like action and blood and all that stuff.
So when do you say, what do you say no to?
I'll say no to, like, anything that's like, you know, soft porn and stuff like that. You know, scenes where, you know, it's too much of that. Very sexually, you know, just a little too much over the top. I'd rather do it like where, you know, you'll see them flirting and all that kind of stuff. And they'll go into the room, they close the door.
Yeah, leave it to the imagination.
Right, and then, or he'll wake up, you know, and he's topless. And
right.
You know what happened. You know what I mean? It's like, you know,
you got to show it and tell it. Right.
Yeah, that's the only in cursing. Profanity. We don't do the profanity thing. So, so that's the only two things. Other than that, when it comes to faith, you know, that's something that's based on our faith.
Right.
I don't know. Just won't do that. But,
right.
Yeah.
So, give our audience just the gist of what New World Order is.
Okay, New World Order is a dystopian thriller. That's what it really is. You know, it's like a Hunger Games type of movie, or like Divergent or The Maze Runner. Those are the same kind of genre, where it's like, you know, it's about the end of the world, the apocalyptic movie.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Where the world comes to an end, or, you know, apocalyptic movie. It's just it's fun. It's like only way I can explain it is like Hunger Games.
Oh,
you know, kind of like that. If you like Hunger Games, you'll like our movie.
Yeah.
If you're into dystopian thrillers, you know, people will love New World. It's not a over the top religious movie.
Right.
Like
Is it categorized as a faith-based film?
Man, the way our movie is probably that.
No.
You know what I mean? Yeah, because it don't have the faith-based. It's not the faith-based vibe. You know what I mean? Like where you got, you know, the people quoting scriptures and stuff like that, or, you know what I mean. Ours is very subtle, and, you know, the faith is embedded. And we did it that way on purpose because we didn't want to limit ourselves just to the faith-based demographic.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? We wanted to make something that's universally, could be accepted on all levels.
Right.
To anybody who just like the
Right.
movies, could,
If it's
Exactly.
faith-based enough, so if the churches want to show
right,
it,
right,
right, or then is I
yeah.
don't say this level, so if they want to have a party and drink and do whatever and watch a movie, they can do that too.
Yeah. Like just say somebody people that's not familiar with the faith, but they like good movies. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And it's a good story.
Right.
And
Mhm.
so the way we did it, it was like so it could be received. So
Right.
so that instead of people judging it and saying, oh, this is religious propaganda.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of
Right.
stuff.
Right.
It's not like that. You know what I mean? It's like you watch the movie.
So was that your main mindset when you created that you didn't want people doing that?
Yeah, we wanted
Yes.
to try to minimize that as possible, much as
Yes.
possible. You can't completely eliminate it. You know,
Right.
true.
Right.
because some people still will just call it that.
So what's next?
Oh, you
Wow.
What's next? We got a lot of some
Well,
stuff
we
going
do.
on.
We have
Yeah.
a lot of great things lined up. We've always had several scripts already written,
Okay.
so we're kind of just making connections now and to see what we're going to release next. So it's
Okay.
kind of up in the air which film we're going to release next. But we have a lot of good stuff in the making. I can't share too
Sure,
much
of
of
course not.
everything and ideas,
Yes.
but we do have a lot
Yeah.
that's in the making right now for next projects.
Okay, I got to
Yeah.
ask this question
Yeah.
because Mr. McCoy over here, all manly man, and you're all girly girl. Okay, do you ever put any girly girl ideas into these scripts?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. We sit there and he writes a whole lot, and then I'm doing a bunch of other stuff, and then I come in and sit with him, at times, and I put stuff in there. Yeah.
Good, that is
he
good.
takes my ideas, he consider them, and write them in, and all that good stuff. So.
I like that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We
I'm
put pretty
just
much
check-
everything together.
I'm checking. I'm just asking because I
Yeah.
know New World Order was hardcore. We got the killing, we got all this stuff, and you know what? A lot of times we assume that's what the man is writing, but
Right. Oh no.
Antoinette might have been writing some of that killing too, and all that. So some of that stuff. So
Most of that would be.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
action.
he likes
Yeah.
Yeah, I
action.
like action.
Yeah.
But actually, our next ideas are dramas.
Okay.
Yeah, they're really good
Oh
dramas.
yeah, that is true. We're considering,
We have two
Okay.
really good
I
dramas,
forgot
really
about
high
that.
concept dramas.
Yeah.
The next movie we do is going to be a drama. It's not
Yeah.
going to be action. It's going to be like a
Do you
drama.
guys
That's
have a
true. I
preference?
forgot about that.
I like both.
You like both?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To keep I don't want to be locked down to just action or
Oh.
just drama.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even comedy. We have
yeah, that's
we have
what I was
a,
about to say. We have
we have
comedy too.
Oh,
We have a
okay.
comedy too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
kind of like, pretty much almost every genre except horror. I don't do the horror
You
thing.
just don't do the horror thing,
No.
huh?
No,
You know, we
people
got-
put
you
our
know-
movies in the horror category.
You know what? We got enough people doing horror already, so
We don't do
you can
horror
let them
though.
have
Now,
it.
this movie that we're doing now could be categorized that because we have we got a little bit of the vampire thing going on.
Okay.
Not the traditional vampire, but we got some stuff in
We
it.
got some blade in there.
He's
Yeah, a little bit.
spooky.
Yeah, a little,
He's a little
Well, I know
spooky
you
guy.
guys brought some media for your trailer from New World Order. Why don't we take a look at that?
Okay, that'd be great.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Dad, why don't we just go to a supermarket?
I can't afford it. Pack of chicken costs $500.
Why? That's ridiculous. Why are they doing this?
What can we expect?
The worst.
Great. First COVID, now this.
You have been gathered here to be given an opportunity to become legal citizens of our Supreme Lord's empire.
One day I was sitting and listening to my father's lecture. And I found myself gazing intently at this very post. And it spoke to me.
There is more to your existence, and you know.
Yeah, I heard we can get some food from the government here.
you're going to have to go to your nearest marking facility, get branded, and then come back.
I thought that was optional.
Oh no, it's mandatory now.
So, tell us about this wonderful system you've created and what these numbers mean.
They represent the essence of our king's name.
Sandwich, please. Doesn't matter what.
Can I see your hands, please?
Are you afraid?
Terrified.
Oh, hell, you king.
Stay in the know. Subscribe to the Legend Plus email list at legendplus.com.
Wow. You guys got deep that time.
Oh, yeah. Production is better, way better than the first one.
Right, right.
Yeah, so
What kinds of things did you do different from the first one to this one?
Okay, well,
to increase that.
We have more, I would say, seasoned actors in this one. You know what I mean? The guy, our star, is a actual, he's a TV actor. You know, he's on Lifetime all the time, does a lot of things in Hollywood, cameo appearances. I mean, so he's pretty large resume. All the actors, all of them doing really good things. Like the one of our This Is Us. You know, he starred in This Is Us. One of the co-stars. They're all TV, CSI or something. They all have background in television and film. So that was the next step level for us.
Oh, okay.
And then the cinematography too. You know, definitely on a cinematic level.
Yeah.
You know, the whole thing. It's just everything was just taking it up a notch.
Production design.
Yeah, production design.
Took that
Oh
up.
yeah.
And
I mean,
wardrobe as well.
wardrobe,
Because we got stuff made. We actually
we use
stuff designed and created.
you know, we use for action sequences. We use blanks and stuff like that. You know,
Right.
squibs.
Yeah.
Kind of did like what you
Yeah.
would see like on a lower scale, what you would see on a really big Hollywood
Yeah.
big budget movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So we did as much as our budget could allow us.
Right. Wonderful. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So, this is going to be a sequel, you stated?
This is like actually just starting over. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to grow this one and do a few more stories off this and make it like a 3-point, like a series, a three movie series.
Okay.
Say 2 or 3 more movies with the same actors and till one dies off. Kind of like almost like a episodic type thing, you know. You know, so that's what we plan to do.
Okay.
And then, but then as we grow, and you know, we have more capital, we want to do a much more higher level film, as we were setting out to do, but we had to, you know, put the brakes on it. That would be like 20 million plus, you know, budget. Yeah.
Okay.
And that, of course, we want to, you know, try to really go for actors that everybody knows, you know. So that's what we plan on doing.
Okay.
We were actually on the way going that way, but we had to put the skids on, you know, and so we stopped and we did this instead.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
but so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So your goal is is your goal to move to Hollywood to California?
No, we don't stay here, but we do want to. We want to work with, you know, Hollywood level talent, A-list actors, and B-list actors and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And to still do what we're doing. You know what I mean? Like even now, it's like we're starting to forge relationships. I didn't get all the details, but we're actually now looking at. We're starting now to partner with other studios and stuff like that.
Okay.
You know? So that's where we're at now. So we're not just alone anymore. We got, you know, people that we're gonna be working with that could package our ideas for, you know.
Okay. So, with the taxes, that tax incentive passing, will that benefit you guys here working in Arizona?
It should. You know, like I say, we don't have no desire to go to California. We went to California, we filmed there, we know what it's like. The parking is horrible. It's just not for us. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, not for you personally, but for us personally.
But business, we you know, we may go back and do some stuff there. But we're also looking at Atlanta and other places as well, because we done visited other places and found that we was even approved to film in Atlanta. You know, so Philadelphia. Our desire is Philadelphia, Atlanta. You know.
Well, where can our audience find you guys?
Well, on social media. They can find us on social media at New World Order Movie, Dark Prince Movie, our social media pages. We're always on Facebook and Instagram, IG. So
and keep track of the posting of New World Order coming for the premiere May 2023.
Right. Yes, the premiere is April. April 20. Yes, it's April 26th. Of next year. Yes.
It was such a pleasure to have you guys here with us today.
Yes, thank you for having us.
We look forward to more from the McCoys.
Well, hey, maybe we can come back and let you know. I mean, what we're doing as we move.
Yes, of course. We'll stay in contact. Yes. And thank you for joining us here today on Desertwood Days, and we'll catch you next time.
Today's episode of Desertwood Days with Kathy Blaze is sponsored by Cole, Obarts Entertainment. Providing amusement, celebration, and distraction since 2013. To find out more, visit us on the web at www.coleobarts.com.